Arrowhead 135 is recognized as one of the toughest 50 endurance challenges in the world, with 3 possible disciplines: biking, skiing, and running. The race starts in late January in the coldest part of the continental U.S., following the Arrowhead Snowmobile Trail from International Falls, Minnesota to Tower, Minnesota. The elevation of the course starts and ends mostly flat, with non-stop rolling hills for pretty much the middle 100 miles.
This will be fine.
The mandatory gear check and rider meeting on Sunday went smoothly for me, so on Monday morning I got a quick PRD in and made it to the start line just in time for the 7 a.m. start.
Yeah. We're gonna go when the fireworks stop. Beautiful. Release now!
I was feeling really good about where my fitness was leading up to the race, and was thinking that I might have a solid chance at a top 10 finish if everything went to plan during the race. But in a 135-mile race, in the middle of winter, things almost never go fully as planned.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, this is a scorcher for me. No, first time doing this.
I started in the front group and was planning on falling back if the pace got too high for me, but most of the people up there were veterans to this race and have developed a really good feel for how to pace it correctly. So I had a planned pace that I was planning on holding for the race, because it's not really a race against other people with something like this. It's more just, I take it as a race against myself to see how far I can push myself and how fast I can finish. And so it was pretty nice that my planned pace allowed me to stay with the front guys at the start.
How's it going?
It must be warm, huh?
Oh, it's hot.
I see.
Woo! Made it to the Arrowhead Trail. The trees are so small. Hope I get a lot of water here. Yeah. Oh, it's warm. Thanks. A little earlier than I wanted to pee, but the pace is so slow that I'm sure I'll be able to catch back up. Because I'm pretty heavy for the climbs, I'll probably be pushing some power if I'm trying to keep up. But I'm feeling good. Can't have much better of a time out here. Like, this is pretty. I'm excited. There's a good chance. My plan's to stop at the gateway checkpoint, like 38 miles in. There's a good chance they don't, but I should be able to catch back up regardless. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty soft. Kind of what I expected from the day. A little softer than a previous section.
My nutrition for the race was primarily just sugar dissolved in my water, so I found that I have a pretty sensitive stomach when biking and can't handle much solid food. So I had 360 grams of sugar in my Camelback at the start of the race and planned on refilling that with 360 grams at each checkpoint throughout the race. Then I just took in a Cosmic Brownie or Honey Bun almost every hour throughout the race.
2 hours in, first Cosmic Brownie. Oh yeah. That shit's good. Never gonna get sick of these. Second pee of the race. I might be a little overhydrating, but this is what works for me usually. No one else has stopped to pee yet somehow. I just gotta do like low endurance to catch back up. Maybe everyone else is just too hot. Weren't willing to try out the shorts. These are cool bridges. They're very solid.
Really cold. The sun stays away.
Me too.
And you can actually stay rollable.
Yeah.
After CP1, you get a little soft.
Yeah. Trenton? Yeah, nice to meet you. It's so great to talk to people, especially like early in this race. They're not going to get away from me up there. I can just go at chill pace, enjoy myself, just not blow myself up. I expected it to be a much harder start, but no one here really seems to want to break off the front and put some real power down. So I'm happy about that, I guess. I don't know if I will at some point. Maybe if I'm feeling good, I'll wait till at least 50 miles in before I start considering something. Yeah, I know. It's so firm for like how hot it is. Maybe I'm drinking too much. Maybe I should put less water in my bladder at the next checkpoint. Oh, this is like riding pavement. This is beautiful. Oh.
I got really sick 2 weeks before the race and was pretty much bedridden for a full week, which at the time felt like the end of the world, but in hindsight, I think it actually forced me to give my body the recovery it needed, and I went into the race really fresh.
Already coming into Gateway. Hey, where's the bathroom? A lot of people got out of that checkpoint faster than me, but I think I only spent like 5 minutes in there. Couldn't have been too bad. Oh, this is pretty. Trail's so fast. This is crazy. The number plate's coming down, so I gotta try doing something to fix it so I don't lose it. Hey.
I had 4.8-inch wide tires on, and after talking to some of the people who were riding narrower tires, that was a really good choice, especially as stuff got softer.
Ooh, that's some nice grooming. A little too soft. Grooming in these temperatures is annoying because it just doesn't set hard enough for you to ride on. The grooming last night would have been good, but I'm not going to want to ride on that side of the trail now. About 43 miles in, 4 hours 40 minutes, and I'm feeling insanely good. Going pretty easy. Right now I'm out front, but not trying to separate it all. Just keeping it easy, staying together. I think that's it's gonna be fun. Riding in a group most day. Oh, the sun's out. Man, it's pretty, but man, that's gonna make the trail soft. The wide expanse here. What the fuck? There ain't nobody behind me. I'm gonna go easy till MelGeorge's, and then maybe things will change there, because I'm not a climber. Maybe people will catch back up. This looks like a walker. Yep. Ain't no way I'm trying to bike up this shit. Oh, you can feel it. It's starting to give way. It's the sun. It's getting slushy. catching back up behind me. The climbs are the great equalizer for me. Wow, that's cool. Oh, this is soft. David Bill, thank you for this trail. It's pretty nice. Still on that pee in every hour schedule. Oh my god, I'm melting through the trail. There's like 2 inches of trail. That's insane. They got no snow. Oh baby. Scent's soft. Can't really carry much speed through it.
Don't get me started, love, 'cause I've had too much to drink.
Literally, keep pissing.
So leave me alone. Oh, crying when you're by yourself 'cause of what they think about you. Next time, go slow, slow, slow.
Waste time, go slow, slow, slow. Slow.
Champagne and cocaine help to get me through.
Well, first of all, icy. Things are getting really soft now. It gets going slow. Oh yeah. You can really see the empty field. I'm 50 miles in, about 5.5 hours, and I'm feeling great. Like, I'm feeling fresh. I'm going easy. Somehow I'm in the front, which I don't understand, but I've been in the front for the past 7 miles. So, just gonna keep taking it easy. And yeah, I'm having a great time so far. It's a pretty fun race. No, it's so soft. 12 miles an hour on a fat bike feels so fast. Feels like I'm zooming. Doing a lot of logging here. Kind of a barren wasteland now. No trees. Oh man, that's pretty. Listening. Whew. But it's getting softer and softer every hour, so there's a trade-off. I'll take the boost in motivation for the slowdown in speed. It's worth it. It's a pretty day. No denying that. Cliff Bar's really hitting the spot right now. 6 hours in. Oh, it's so soft. Might have to air down my tires a little bit and give it another mile to see if it improves. We're supposed to have like 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, but nothing. I could really go for some wind right now. I'm getting sort of hot. 55 miles in. It's about peak sun time. I think like 1 p.m. trail gets pretty soft in some sections, but then firms back up. So, been a little stubborn about letting air out. But I'll probably wait to air down until I have to pee. That happens pretty often.
The weather on the day ended up being a lot hotter than I was hoping for. So optimal temperatures for riding these sort of trails in the winter is usually around like -20 to 0 degrees, because the trail's nice and firm. And in the months leading up to the race, it was looking like we might actually get that, with forecasts showing highs in the low single digits. But then a polar vortex came the week before, and temperatures shot way up after that. So we ended up starting around 20 degrees, and temperatures ended up reaching 33 degrees midday. But we didn't get any fresh powder while we were out there, which was a plus. And from what I hear, it was way better than last year's race, where there's barely any snow and there was a lot of pooled up water on the ground.
Oh, this is soft. Yep, walking. Time to air down just a little bit.
A while back, Cycle Plus sent me their tiny electric tire pump, and I've been really impressed with it. They don't make any claims about temperature rating, but I've used it in -20s, and after having it on my bike for 9 hours, I had no issue adding some air to my tires. It makes it a lot easier to make the decision to let some air out when I can just pump both tires back up in less than a minute. They aren't paying me to say anything good about the pumps, but the only negative I have is the pressure reading sometimes overshoots the actual pressure when pumping, but it's really easy to just compensate. Just set the target pressure like an extra PSI or 2 higher. I do have an affiliate link if you want to buy a pump, and I'm a big fan of the pumps they sent me, but do your own research. There's a lot of other companies that make similar pumps. I just think having a tiny electric tire pump is a really nice to have thing. I never would have thought about it until they sent me this.
Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay, these are the shelters I heard about. Oh, and they have an outhouse? That's awesome. It's pretty cool. If I need to use it, that'd be awesome. So, anyone who wants to do this race, 59 miles in, there's an outhouse. Got a crosswind right now. It's pretty hard to fight it. I think I am just about out of water, and I'm still 15 miles out from MelGeorge's, so drank that too fast. I have to rely on some solid food for calories and maybe eat some snow. That'd be a good way to keep cool. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. It's getting so soft. I'm sinking still. I just let out even more air. Man, 63 miles in, and I'm out of water, and man, my tongue feels like SpongeBob and Patrick when they make it to Shell City in the hip SpongeBob movie 2004. I'll have water when I get to MelGeorge's, and I can grab some snow. It's just so damn hot today. So soft. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh.
The race is a pretty long mandatory gear list just to make sure you don't die in case everything goes wrong for you during the race, which was pretty similar to the required list for the Polar Roll Ultra. So my setup was almost identical to Polar Roll last year, aside from using solid fuel tablets for my stove instead of propane, which allowed me to get my bike weight just under 60 pounds. I'm still riding my 2015 Specialized Fat Boy, so I had to take him out for a nice 10th birthday.
MelGeorge is 5 miles away. So, must be like 72 miles away. I was thinking like 75, but it's a pleasant surprise. I need water. Oh yeah, second honey bun. It's really dry. Oh, hell. Just 2 more miles till water. That's good. Second cosmic brownie. Very dry. Some guy came by and told me that there's going to be a nice strong headwind going across the lake to MelGeorge's. That'll be nice. Cool me down. It's pretty dope. Going across the lake. Oh, it's hot. I need water. Oh, it's fucking slow. These snow drifts combined with this headwind is hard. Very hard.
I was fighting so hard just to try to ride in a straight line here because the crosswinds were catching my frame bag like a sail and just trying to push me right over.
Finally off that lake. Whew.
I made it to the second checkpoint, MelGeorge's, and if no one said anything, I would have just rode straight past the cabin I was supposed to go in.
How are you feeling?
Great.
Good job.
Feeling
Good
fresh?
job. Good job.
I had a drop bag with just some more sugar to mix in with my water, some more cosmic brownies and honey buns, and some lunch meat. And let me tell you, that turkey tasted so good after 8 hours of just eating sugar. It was also so nice to finally get the water I've been waiting so long to get, but I had to get back on my bike before I wasted too long chatting away.
How you feeling?
Great. That was a good warm-up. Back on the trail. Ah, it's still soft. Stupid fucking mashed potato is fucking. It's pretty yellow. Drank four cups of water at the checkpoint, so that should rehydrate me soon. So, on my rig, I've got hot glue in quite a few places that aren't like super critical, but just like a nice quality of life improvement. And so, hot glue is not the most reliable at these temperatures, even though it's pretty warm today. But I hot glued a magnet to my hose and the magnet fell off. So, you know, now I got a floppy hose. Doesn't happen too often to guys my age, but it's not the end of the world. I can live with a floppy hose.
I was coming up to the biggest hill of the day, so obviously I had to turn on some dolly.
Baby, I don't have the heart to break yours. I don't have the heart. The way that my bed is looking over your bricks and them bell bottoms somewhere. They put it in a carpenter. We know well that it ain't gonna work. Oh, what the hell is one more night gonna hurt? Baby, I don't have the heart to break
to break yours. Dale. This is a climb. Man. Sun's starting to set. Cool, baby. Steep hill. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, it's pretty steep. Anyone curious about the shorts, don't worry, I'm not a complete psychopath. I do have pants with me, and I intend to change to them when it gets cold. I'm not turning to ore. It's the one thing I remembered from the rider meeting. Don't go to ore. I'm losing it. Once it starts to get dark, brain goes off. It's about 80 miles in, and it's starting to cool back down. It's down to 22 right now.
I was thinking that as the temperatures cooled down, the trail might firm up a little bit, but what ended up happening is just a thin layer of crust formed over the soft snow, but it wasn't enough to ever float on, so it was just pushing through crust the rest of the night.
I'm properly hydrated. Not thirsty anymore. This section of trail is a little slippery, just because there's about an inch of powder on top. Just enough of a dusting to make it slick. This is just like my commute home from work. Sun's setting. This is very familiar to me. Riding after sunset. Oh, cosmic brownie. Always good. Oh, this is steep. Whoa, it's icy. Well, my penis shrunk 3 sizes. Trail's pretty deep here. It's a shocker. Oh fuck, I might have just broke my chain. What just happened? I hope not. Oh fuck. Okay, it's good. I'm gonna walk the rest of the way up this hill. Ooh, that was a scare. Well, I'm 90 miles in, so I got 20 more miles till the next checkpoint. and after that it's smooth sailing. So I'm just gonna count every one of these 20 miles. 91, 92, 93, whee, 94, 'Whew. Oh, I heard a bird. I didn't see it, but man, heard it. I haven't seen a lot of animals, come to think of it. 95 miles in. Oh, that's fun. 96. Oh, time to pee again. Ooh, a bridge. $97. These damn climbs. I don't think there is a top to this mountain. I think it just goes to the sky. $98. Only to a descent. $99. Eating some mint Oreos. The full balaclava's going on now. The big 100. Woo. Yeah, it's 12 degrees. Time to put pants on. The trail is so slow and so hard. This snow sucks.
My legs were hurting more than I expected going at this pace up these climbs, so I wanted to be proactive and put some pants on in case it was the temperature starting to tighten up the muscles in my legs. But later on I'd find out that the extra pain had nothing to do with the cold.
101. Cosmic Brownie. 102. Yeah, baby. 8 more. 8 more. I'm out of water. Oh man. I don't want to eat snow now because it's a little too cold for that. I don't think it's dire enough to break out the stove, but I will be very thirsty when I get to the checkpoint. 103. 104. Man. 105. 106. I'm going down and down. The snow is too bad to carry momentum. 107. Whoa. I'm so parched. Fuck, your brake seized on me. Ah, fuck. Shit. Fucking. Oh, you know what I can do? I can remove the brake pads. I don't need rear brakes the rest of this ride. Oh, if I can get it off. I hope I can. Yeah, this'll work. This'll work. This will be fine. This will be beautiful. I'm gonna triple my speed. Yeah. This is gonna just fine. Just fine. Oh, come on. It's not even cold. What happened? How'd this happen? Brakes are overrated. I don't need to be slowed down. I need to speed up. Oh, it's so seized I can't even get the pads out of the caliper. I'm gonna be going 50 miles an hour now. That thing was slowing me down the whole race, I bet. Now my rear wheel's spinning freely. It's my front wheel. Yes, it is. 108. 2 more. 2 miles. Stillwater. 109. So close. Final mile. 110 and still no checkpoint. What the hell? Gotta be close. Finally here.
They had a really nice warming tent at the Embark checkpoint, but I just refilled my pack with some of their hot lemonade and tried to get back out before I got too tempted to sit down.
Okay, now we get serious. I'm getting close to the top of the last hill. Then it's just 20 some miles to the finish, mostly flat. I'm not used to this easy end of the race. 906 wouldn't do that to you. Oh shit, it actually is a big hill. Only front brake, so I gotta be careful. Oh fuck. That was a bug puncher. Done with the hills. I'm happy. Final 20-ish miles. I'm excited. 120 miles in. Just 15 to go. I'm really hurting right now. It's been a long day. Because of how long I went without eating or drinking because I ran out of water, I feel like throwing up every time I try eating. Got the GoPro finally working again. Batteries just kept turning off because it got too cold. I think I finally warmed it up. I'm 3 miles out from the finish now. And the last like 17 miles have been very uneventful. Just grinding away. Just keep feeling like I'm gonna throw up. So I can't get down much food or water. So I've just been grinding, just turning the pedals, and eventually I'll get there. And final 3 miles, I will get there. So it got very fucking cold. The Wahoo says -7, and it definitely feels like -7, which normally I'm fine with. Coming from a 30-degree day, -7 feels cold, but I'm keeping warm. No risk of frostbite or hypothermia. Just lungs are feeling it. And almost there. I'm gonna call this the final stretch. It feels like perfect night to have very itchy ass, but I can't itch my ass because I got bibs on. Yeah, it's miserable and magical. Oh yeah. I don't know about you, but my ass itches. I can't itch my ass, but I want to. I have an itchy ass because I'm 22. Thank you, T-Swift, for raising awareness of this epidemic of having an itchy ass when you're 22 in this day and age. It's really not talked about enough. I just can't wait till I turn 23 so my ass stops itching all the time. Man, that would be nice. Almost as nice as getting to the finish line. Actually, maybe better. My other GPS shut off because it got too damn cold. Battery's at 100%. final 2 miles, so I'm hoping it's pretty hard to get lost.
Normally I put my bike computer in my pogies every once in a while when it gets in the negatives, just to keep it warm, so this was completely avoidable, but the warm weather earlier in the day made it so I wasn't really thinking in a winter mindset.
You know, I'm just going slow and I'm savoring these last couple miles. Well, let's go with that. Hey.
Number 122, 1254. Welcome
Yeah.
to Fortune Bay.
Hey.
Patrick, nice
Yeah.
job. What do you got to say?
Oh, that was a hell of a ride.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job, dude.
Guess nobody else is going to, so I'm going to congratulate you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jim Wilson on the finish line. Guys,
Thank you.
your family's all here, been waiting for you anxiously. Good job.
Thanks.
Wow.
It's a big deal. You just won the Arrowhead 135. First place by a lot.
Really?
Yeah, by a lot. You
Oh.
could have slowed down. You could put your shorts back on.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
He's gonna walk you in, and we're gonna do a gear check in the hallway, and then you can go and get your trophy.
Sounds good.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
What's going?
Oh, I'm on top of the world.
As you should be.
Yeah. I would have never expected that. Yeah, a lot of it was really fun. Yeah, obviously there's always the moments.
Yeah.
But spare batteries,
Okay.
lighter,
Okay.
hand warmers,
Okay.
and I have 13 SBIT tablets.
Okay.
Got the trusty Reese's peanut butter.
3,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
After I got done with gear check, I went to go pick up the trophy and enjoyed myself a well-earned recovery beer. This was by far the biggest win of the 4 years I've been racing. The last race I did was Margie, which ended in my first ever DNF, but that gave me extra motivation and training for this, and I think allowed me to push myself a little deeper during the race. And so Arrowhead was my main focus for the past 4 months, and I couldn't be happier with the outcome. Things could have went a little better. Weather wasn't great. I would have preferred about 30 or 40 degrees cooler, but it could have been a lot worse. At least we had snow on the whole trail, and we didn't get any fresh powder during it. I had some small issues, like my brakes seizing up on me and running out of water a couple times, but all things considered, it went pretty smoothly, and it made for a very solid and enjoyable Monday, and an incredible way to start the year. There's just nothing more fun to me than spending all day playing in the snow on my bike. I'm hoping that next year I'll be able to get to Alaska to ride the Iditarod Trail Invitational, because that's been on my bucket list since I started riding. And so I'm hoping, as long as I can get the money together for travel and registration, I'll be able to do that. So if anyone watching is interested in sponsoring to make that possible, I'd really appreciate it. With all that said, thanks for watching. I'll go play in the snow if you have some, or just go enjoy nature if you don't.